Shalom. I'm your brother Kaya from GMS Camp out here in Phoenix, Arizona. First and foremost is I want to give his all praise, glory, and honor is to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rahakodash. Of course, I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders that have taught us this truth and rule well. Also want to say shalom to the 144,000. Also want to say shalom to the speckled bird out there. Even though you may look like the heathen but are not the heathen. Also want to say shalom to the Akwath and to the Akim that are listening. You know, we've been telling you time and time again that this was going to happen. The RFID microchip, Revelations 13, 16, and 17. While you have other camps talking about it's an embargo, it's sleeping with white women, it's a picture of Cesar Borgia and everything else, which it is not. You know, the question still stands. How do you buy with sin? The book of Revelations 13, 16, and 17 talks about what? Basically, the RFID microchip, the mark of the beast. And now what you're about to hear from RKF Jr., the watchable, what do you think it's leading to? First, it may be on your wrist. The next thing, it's implanted in you. So I'm going to go ahead and let them talk, you know, so you can hear it for yourself. Because they're going to come to you as if this is a good thing. This is for the American people to keep you safe to what is that? Revelations 13 and what is that? 14, right? A miracle, right? To basically tell you that their technology is going to be doing good for you when it's actually a tracking system and everything else. It's a snare, it's a gin, it's a trap. And the men of GMS have told you. GMS giving you 100% truth, have told you time and time again. The elders, the apostles have told you from time on time again what was coming down the pike. Now let's let this play. And fair use, this is fair use. Matter of fact, here we go.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Secretary Kennedy, for being here today. As the co-chair of the Digital Health Caucus, along with my friend and colleague, Representative Kelly, I believe digital tools can play a huge role in improving the health of Americans. However, for these tools to serve the American people, we must continue to ensure accessibility and statutory protections for consumer wellness technologies. Secretary Kennedy, my first question is that there is a tremendous amount of research that shows that greater engagement with one's health leads to better outcomes. In recent years, American innovators have created and improved wearable devices so that not only are consumers able to better engage with their health through monitoring data, but they are able to share that data with providers.
Now, hold on a minute. The data, right? Do you not remember that Trump was talking about building all them data centers? I believe there's some, I have to go check again, but I don't know if that was Lubbock, Texas or somewhere, Laredo, or it was somewhere I know in Texas, I believe, that they were going to go ahead and build all these mainframe computers to be able to hold all this data and whatnot that Esau Edom it once built. Matter of fact, let's let him continue.
I believe American consumers, in line with the 21st Century Cures Act, should be able to access these innovative wellness tools. Secretary Kennedy, do you agree that consumers should continue to have access to these tools?
Absolutely. In fact, we're about to launch one of the biggest advertising campaigns in HHS history to encourage Americans to use wearables. It's a way of people can take control over their own health. They can take responsibility. They can see, as you know, what food is doing to their glucose levels, their heart rates, and a number of other metrics as they eat it. And they can begin to make good judgments about their diet, about their physical activity, about the way that they live their lives. We think that wearables are a key to the MAHA agenda, making America healthy again.
Now remember, I don't mean it so like I keep stopping it. Remember, they put physicians of no value. These are physicians of no value. They tell lies. See, they're going at you, going right back to Revelations 13, 14. They're pulling at your heartstring. This is a miracle. This is something that's good for you. This something that's going to benefit you. It's something that's going to help you. You're able. Salakia. It's crazy. As soon as I start talking and doing the scriptures, my throat starts bothering me. The whole time, throat ain't had no issue. Right? We're going back to it, right? Salakia about that. You know, they talk as if it's here to help you and make your life better. Oh, you can watch what you eat. And so you can see what's going inside of you and all this other stuff, right? You see how he's saying it. Many people are going to be trapped by this because they're going to look at it like, this is a good thing. Look, I can eat this. I can see my macros. I can see this. I can see that. See, that's how the devil works. Going back to Revelation. We're going to get that scripture, Revelation 13 and 14, deceiving them that dwell upon the earth by what? Those miracles. See, let's go further. Let's listen to him.
And we are going to, my vision is that every American is wearing a wearable within 4 years.
Oh,
Thank you, Mr.
His vision that every American shall be wearing a wearable. Going right back to Revelation 13, 16, and 17. Ain't that something? I wonder what Bishop Nathaniel's going to tell the IUIC pretty soon. How's he going to, what is it? Oh, them, Slick Oil Harry? Let's see how he going to change it now. What is he going to say? I didn't say that, you morons. I said, We're going to see. We're going to wait and see him switch up. And best believe brothers got the recording. They got the receipt. When all the stuff he said, it's recorded. So best believe when he get to yapping, them recordings going to come up. He said all the stuff that he said. Let's let them play on.
Mr. Secretary. Following up on my previous questions, what steps will you take? And you just said that you're going to do a big announcement next week to access digital health tools to track, monitor, and improve their health while also ensuring appropriate patient data privacy, security, and protection.
The word track. Now don't get it twisted just because they said track your health or you got a data center. When you have a data center, a big ass computer, what do you think it's going? Who else you think is looking at it? Esau Edom. He wants to know everything. The book of what is that? 2 Thessalonians tells you he wants to be what? Like a god. He wants to know all and everything. Basically, what's that? 2 Thessalonians 2 and 4, I believe. Matter of fact, let the devil, let their tongue fall upon themselves. Listen.
Protections. In dealing with some of that, I have had questions come up when I've spoken to medical groups about wearables and the privacy. Do you have anything reassuring for that, or would that be part of the announcement?
Well, as I said, we're going to do a major advertising campaign encouraging Americans to wear wearables. I've personally had friends who've utterly changed their lives just from wearing a glucose.
Now, if you think about it, didn't answer the question. Coming with the bullshit. Don't care about what your friends and what wearing if you're a diabetic and you wear that little thing on your arm because you're a diabetic and it tells you your sugar. And because it's gonna save your life. Nah, that's a whole different ball game than an RFID microchip. Than what he's talking about. But like I said, physicians of no value, they liars, they're setting a trap. And we keep telling the house of Israel what they are doing. I'm trying to make this simple for you to understand. No big words. Pay attention to what they're saying. And I know I keep stopping in Salakia.
Glucose meter. And they've lost weight. They've lost their diabetes diagnoses. And you see this happen again and again. And it really has a miraculous impact on health in our country.
Revelation 13, 14,
it's $80 a month. Mm-hmm. And, we're exploring ways of making sure that that those costs can be paid for. The Ozempic is costing $1,300 a month. Right. If you can achieve the same thing with an $80 wearable, it's a lot better for the American people.
Great to hear. My office and I myself are also doing the same thing.
An $80 wearable. Now, do you see how they're pandering to the people? It's cheap. Everybody can have one. You can monitor yourself. This, that, and the third. Nothing but lies and traps. Nothing but lies and traps. Keep telling you, House of Israel, pay attention. Now we understand that 2/3 gonna go right along that death train. We already get it, but the elect are gonna pay attention to what's really going on and what this devil is really doing. Then you can tell the way he talk. You can tell he's lying. You can tell he sounds confused. He don't really sound sure. And you can tell he's lying. He's manipulative. It is what it is, man.
Thing. I think we share the same belief that digital health tools, including telehealth and remote patient monitoring, are steps in the right direction in ensuring healthcare access. Specifically, I've been a strong advocate for the use and coverage of remote patient monitoring. During your time as Secretary, what progress do you hope to see in terms of access to and improvement of remote patient monitoring tools?
Remote patient monitoring, you mean like AI and AI nurses? Is that what?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we are working on that. As I said before, we've brought people into this agency who are the greatest technical expertise probably of any agency, except maybe the Defense Department, the CIA, and the United States government. I'm very encouraged by the caliber of people we've been able to attract to the agency, and that's one of the things we're doing. It's important. It keeps people out of emergency rooms. It's critically important for rural health care, and for people who can't travel, for elderly Americans who can't leave their homes, but they can find out what's happening to their health without going to see a doctor or to go to an urgent care or an emergency room.
I agree with that, and I've been working with the federally qualified health centers, doing some pilots with that. So, Mr. Chairman, thank you, Secretary Kennedy. Mr. Chairman, I yield back.
Now, you've all heard it. You've all heard it for the end, for yourself, which is going back into Revelation 13, 16, and 17. So the first scripture I'm going to get, right? Let's go to the book of Proverbs, because you got to understand these devils. This is Proverbs. Matter of fact, that's John. Salakia. Proverbs, right? Chapter 4. And then we're going to get verse 16, right? You see, you got to understand how they be talking, man. Just pay attention. Pay attention to how they be talking. Just setting traps. Lying. Proverbs 4 and verse 16 says what? For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall. That's exactly what they doing. At the end of the day, it's mischief. It's a trap. It's a jinn. And they've thought very deep about this. The scriptures say, "For their heart, what is it? For their hearts are deep." They've thought about this. They've been thinking about this for a long time. How to get the American people trapped. How to get you Israelites trapped. I don't really care about the American people, but I'm saying you Israelites. Think about it. Matter of fact, let's go to another scripture, right? Right, another scripture. Tongue-tied. Ugh. Psalms, the 64th chapter, right? Is that 64:5? Psalm 64 and verse, what is that, 5 and 6? They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privately. They say, who shall see them? Let's see. They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. Yes, exactly. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privately. See, privately, right? Privily. They say, who shall see them? They're not telling you exactly what they're going to do. But see, they are at the same time. They're telling you, but they're not telling you. You heard them say, well, a tracking device, and shot past it like, it's going to be okay. See how this devil works? Matter of fact, What scripture? Because I kind of said it earlier. What did I say earlier? Let me see. Here it is. This is Second Thessalonians 2:4. What they're after. Now let me try to break this down real easy. Let me see if I can use easy words to make you understand, to have you understand. Okay. If everybody has an RFID microchip on them, right? He's able to track. He's able to know everything about you. Every single thing. And remember, when the devil gets upset, guess what he can do? He can turn it off. There goes your food. There goes your finances. There goes everything. Because see, at the end of the day, this devil wants to be God. This is what this devil is after. This is what Esau Edom is after. It's a God complex. He's thinking he's going to get his birthright back. See, this you got to understand what these devils do go all the way back to the time of Jacob and Esau when the blessings were given. Esau wants to continue to rule and have a blessing that he's not going to have, because scriptures talk about what? He has bounds that he cannot pass. Yahweh Shem Shai gonna let this devil do so much. And they're going to throw a monkey wrench in their plans, and all this crap is going to backfire. But before then, guess what? There's going to be a whole lot of Israelites trapped in this. 2/3 of Israel. So while we keep giving the warning, we keep telling you before they push this and before they roll this out, because pretty soon it's going to go to what? The Supreme Court, the Senate, the Supreme Court. And as the elder said too, what's going to happen when it hits the Supreme Court? And they make it basically law that you have to. Then you're gonna see the white, Edomites, Bible Belt get upset and say that's the mark of the beast. They gonna say it. It's the mark of the beast. Nah, we don't want that. And then they're gonna make it in law where you have to have it. Then it goes right back to Revelation 13, 16, 17, and we're gonna get that. But anyway, let's get this. 2 Thessalonians 2:4. Who opposes and exalts himself above all that is called God, or that is worship, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. Who is this talking about? This is talking about an Edomite. This is talking about the Esau Edom. He wants to sit in the power position forever. That's what he wants, but it's not gonna happen. Yahweh Shem Shai gonna allow so much to happen, and that monkey wrench gonna come. But how many people is gonna be trapped up in this? Because as you heard what the devil said, what the man was saying, oh, it's gonna help you. It's gonna be something for you to help you. That deceiving. Oh, what did he say? It's going to basically better your life. It's going to take track of how you eat and what you do and all this in your health. All right. You heard what he said. Revelation, right? Pandering to the people. It's going to help you. It's going to do this. It's going to do that. Okay. Revelations 13, right? And bear with me, Israel. Revelation 13 and 14. Look what it says. And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles. Would that not be a miracle? Would it not be a miracle? It can do this. It can track. It can tell you this. It can tell you that. It can get you in better health. You'd be a whole lot better and all this other stuff. That's going to make everybody be like, dang, you know what? I got to have that. Aunt Bootsy, Uncle Charles, Grandma and them, Big Mom and them, Aunt Shirley. This is going to be helping them. They can lose weight and do this. And don't forget Elon Musk with Neuralink and everything else. It don't stop at a wearable. It goes from a wearable to go inside of you. Then you got the brain chip and everything else. And at the end of the day, go back to 2 Thessalonians 2 and 4 and start to understand that this devil wants power over you, but they're going to sell it and pander it to the people. We can give a damn for heathens and everybody else, but we still sounding the alarm, even though we know that 2/3 is going to run off and do it, but the elect won't. We still give warning. Why? Because we don't want y'all's blood upon our hands. A warning constantly goes out, right? So let's read this again. Revelations 13 and 14. And deceiveth them. You know what the word deceive is? To trick, to lie to you. And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles, right? Now, when you go back to that man, what was he? And he's answering, but you can tell he's trying to be real careful in what he say, so he don't get trapped up. You know somebody lying when you gotta be that damn careful. You come on now, spit it out, Junior, spit it out. Say what you need to say. Very careful, very sly. And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles, which he had the power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by sword and did live. But at the end of the day, guess what? And deceiveth them that dwell upon the earth. And so once again, see, and he tells you what, in the next 4 years, this is what they want. This is what they're going to push. Because once it goes, that's the Supreme Court. I think that's the highest court. Once it goes in and it's in law, guess what? It's in law. So we all know what's about to come. That you're not going to be able to have a job without it. You're not going to be able to have a car without it. You're not going to be able to have an apartment without it. You're not going to be able to have a house without it. All that. And the scriptures tell you what about this devil? Never trust thy enemy. This dude's a snake. What is that? Answer that. Ecclesiasticus 12 and verse 10. A warning. Is that? Wait a minute. Hold on. Bear with me, Israel. Oh, it's Ecclesiastes. I'm looking at Ecclesiasticus. I was looking at like, wait a minute. I'll find it. Ecclesiasticus chapter 12 and verse 10. Here it is. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. This is wicked. Remember Psalms 4 and 6? For they sleep not lest they do mischief. Psalm 64, 5 and 6, they hold fast to their evil purpose. Commune of laying snares privately, if I'm saying that word right. Think about it. Ecclesiasticus 12 and 10. Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching. What? Look at how he talked. And trying to be, I don't want to say charismatic, but trying to be that kind of smooth, like, yeah, it's going to be okay. We're looking out for you. We're going to, we want to better your health. We want Americans to be better and this, that, and the third and all this other bull crap. While everybody else sees what he's saying and don't see the trap. Don't see the gin, don't see the snare. And I'm talking to you Israelites out there. Out of the 12 tribes of Israel. But like I said, I'm going to keep saying it. Only the elect are going to see this. Because we understand that Zechariah 13:8 stands. That 2/3 of Israel are going to fall for this. But you was told and you was warned not to take this. But we already know what you're going to do. You believe this devil so much that you trust and you run right behind him. And this devil going to have your ass in derision. Matter of fact, let's go to that. Let's go this one more time. Ecclesiasticus 12 and 10. Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. So we understand that this devil's wicked. He can't get right. He ain't gonna do right. All he wants you to be in a trap, in a snare. Matter of fact, what did I say? I'll go back. Come on. Come on now. Bear with me, Israel. There we go. I'm over here pushing all kind of buttons and stuff. Second Esdras, right? 16. 69. Now remember, all those that take this MOTB, this mark of the beast, and they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden underfoot. You're going to be killed. You trusted the devil, and he's going and you're going to die for trusting the devil. That's what's about to happen. That's what this is telling you. You consented unto him. You believed in him. You trusted him. And you know what a funny thing about it is, y'all? This devil makes movies and tells you what he's about to do. And then he shows you, once he got you, how he gonna switch up on you and have you trapped up. I can't think of that movie right off the top of my head. Is it called Implantable? I think it's called Implantable. Where they got the RFID microchip in it, and the chip starts talking to the woman, and she wants to dig it out and everything else, and it basically tells her that if she do anything, that it has power over her life. And it's monitored. And all she do and everything she do, from what she can see, from what she eats, everything goes into this supercomputer. I think it's called Implantable. They show you in movies what these devils about to do. And Jake still don't see it. And let's get this again. 2 Ezra 16 and 69. And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden underfoot. You're going to be killed. Matter of fact, let's go to another scripture. Bear with me. Revelations 13, right? We're going to go down. Here we go. Revelations 13, verse 16. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in the right hand or in their foreheads. What did that man say? I can see it for basically everybody in America in the next 4 years with a watchable, with an RFID microchip, with an implant. They ain't gonna stop in no fit band thing. Best believe. But they gotta get you on board. They gotta lie to you. Hey, let's make it sound good. That's how Esau works. Hey, you know what? Play the whimsical music. Hey, get R. Kelly to sing a song about it. Get this person and Mariah Carey and Beyonce and everybody else for the so-called black community. Let's get them talking about it and get it whimsical and the rappers and all that, so we can drag all these people in. See, we see how the devil already works. And I'm trying to make it simple. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Going to Neuralink and whatnot, and all the competition out there besides Elon Musk that want to dig in your brain and put a chip in you. And let's go further. See, when you're wearing that watchable, it's going to have more control than what you think. And it may just start off with your health or whatever. But hell no. I don't trust these devils. Hell no. Revelation 13 and 17. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Meaning what? When it goes to Supreme Court, when it gets pushed out, it will become law. Without it, you will not be able to buy, sell, have a job, have a car, have gas in the car. Nothing. Not an apartment, not a house, not a cardboard box. You will be able to have nothing. Because this devil said, I need to have full control over you. You'll have nothing that folds and you'll have nothing that jingles, because we're already coming into what? A digital currency pretty soon. We're already there. Wait until they start stripping the greenbacks, to say, the fiat. Because pretty soon that's going to happen too. The money that we have in our back pockets, that 20, that 1, that 5, that 100, that $10, that 50 cents you might have, all that ain't gonna mean a hill of crap. Because they're gonna remove it. It's just gonna be funny money, paper money. It's gonna be Monopoly money. Just like if you got the game Monopoly, you can't take that money and go to Slocker. You can't take that money and go to Wally World, Walmart, Trader Joe's, Publix, Kroger's, Albertsons, HEB, wherever you may live. You know darn well you cannot take that Monopoly money and go in there and buy anything. So what do you think's gonna happen to the original money? What do you think's gonna happen? Ain't gonna be nothing. It's gonna be toilet paper. It's gonna be like what happened in Venezuela. I think that was Venezuela when their society crashed, and all they threw all that money was just in the streets. They were making like little crosses and flowers with it, paper mache and stuff, because it meant nothing. Now, do you understand what is about to happen? Nah, you don't get it, but the elect do. The elect do. So what's gonna happen? See, let's get to the end game, right? Let's tell you what's going to happen if you take this, right? Revelation, right? In the book of Revelation. So like I keep going now. Revelation, what is that? 20 and 10? Revelation chapter 20. And here I go shooting past everything, but that's okay because I got reverse. Revelations 20, right? And verse 10. And the devil that deceived them. Now we underwear. Hold on. Let me see something. All right. I know y'all should know what the word deceived means, but let's see. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me see something. Uh-oh. We got to get this. The devil. Because, people can be simple. Oh, my God. It's going to be a spirit creature come out of the heavens and they're going to push the mark of the beast. No.
Strong's G 1228. Diabolos.
Diabolos. Right? Prone to slander, slanderous, accusing falsely. I don't know how to say that word. A communicator, false accuser, slander. Metaphor applies to, I know y'all know how to read. Applies to a man. Well, we know who wants rulership and who's ruling. Esau, Edom. Applied to a man who by opposing the cause of God may be said to act the part of the devil or to side with him, the counterpart. So anybody being simple when the word says devil, it is not a spirit creature coming out of the heavens to do this. It is a man. Now you heard what the man said in the video, didn't you? Didn't you hear him? He ain't the only one. It's a lot of them. Now let's go back. It was another word I was thinking about. Oh, here we go. Is this it?
Strong's G 4105. Planao.
Let me see. Is that the word I was looking for? Yeah, that's it. To be led into error, to be led aside from the path, virtue, to go astray, sin, to serve or fall away from the truth. The word deceived, right? To be led away into error and sin. You will be deceived into error, sin. Now, I'm still wondering, how do you buy with sin, Bishop Nathaniel? Out of IUIC? Nate? How do you buy with sin? Still wondering. I'm still curious. How do you buy with sin? I'm still waiting. And I think I'm probably going to be waiting for a very long time because I'm probably not going to get an answer. Because we all know you can't buy with sin. But anyway, right? Where were we? Revelations 20. In verse 10, and the devil that deceived them was cast into the lake of fire and brimstone where the beast and the false prophets are, and shall be tormented day and night forever and ever. Now going into what? That nuclear fire. When Yahweh Shemiah shall return and shoot all them nukes, what do you think is going to happen to all these people that took this chip, that took the MOTB? Goodbye. That's what's going to happen. Matter of fact, let's get one more before I close out. Ooh, 441. Call all y'all about Shah 144. Revelation, right? Chapter, 19? We'll get this last scripture. 4 a.m. in the morning. They say burn the midnight oil. Whoa. What was I said? Revelations 19 in verse 20, I think. And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophets that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast. Those that are deceived, that took the mark of the beast, will die. Talking to you Israelites out there, I can care less about the heathens and Esau, Edom, and everybody else. And to be honest, we don't really care too much about the 2/3, but we gonna warn your ass. Because you ain't gonna better sin that day. Well, Lord, I didn't know. Yahushua gonna look at you? Oh, no, hell no. You knew, and I'm gonna kill you for it. You knew, you heard. You chose to be hand in hand with Esau. You chose hand in hand to be Zaddy Esau. So you're gonna be thrusted through. Goodbye. Revelations 19 and 20. And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophets. Oh, you false prophets out there. All you religions out there. All you fake lying Israelite groups out there. That's not giving 100% truth. Like the elder said, 99% don't do. Ain't it? Lying to the people. Lying. Guess where you gonna be found? And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophets that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast, and them that worshipped his image. These both were cast alive into a lake of fire, burning with brimstone. Now, let's get one more scripture before I go. I believe Zechariah 12. Bear with me, or is it 14:12? Salakia. Bear with me. When we talk about, remember, because they talk about that the lake of fire, right? Zechariah 14 and 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem, a people before a place. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. Well, that goes into the nuke. So now when you go back to Revelations 19 and 20, you get an understanding what is about to happen. All those that's going to be caught in derision, all those that took the MOTB, you're going to burn. We have told you time and time again, you Israelites out there, out of the 12 tribes of Israel, we keep warning you, we keep telling you, pretty soon we're not going to be saying anything. Pretty soon the tongue will cleave to the roof of the mouth. And then what? And y'all be running around like chickens with their heads cut off. Where those prophets at? Where them prophets at? What were they saying? Too late. This is time sensitive, baby. You better get it while it's hot. Because you've been warned. Well, I'm going to say this. Hope you was edified. I'm going to give all praise, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. Shalom.